Hi friends, so welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. Today I am bringing you my summer to fall transitional makeup. I will be sharing with you guys my favorite tips and tricks for healthy, youthful skin, hydrated, bouncy, super fresh looking skin without doing too much. I will also be just sharing some of the new techniques that I've seen kind of like floating around the internet for fall of 2024 because we are officially in the month of September and fall is among us, and I just wanted to get ahead of them because honestly, fall is my favorite season. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You already know, grab your cafecito. Where did I leave mine? Today we are drinking extra coffee because I had a rough night and mama needs as much caffeine as she can get, okay? So grab your cafecito and let's jump right into today's video. Great makeup begins with healthy, hydrated skin. And as it starts getting a little bit colder, it is a perfect time to switch from like light moisturizers to a little bit something heavier. So I'm quickly just going to share with you guys some of my current favorite moisturizers, toners, and hydrating serums to really keep my makeup looking nice and not cakey or tacky or anything. So after I wash my face, I always go in with some sort of toner. This is the Tier Milk Skin Toner. It is moisturizing and soothing, and as you can see, I have used quite a bit because it is quite literally my favorite toner. It's just the consistency is nice and milky and it's rich, but it's lightweight and it's not going to clog your pores if you have oily skin. And then after I let that dry, I go in with a serum. Now, because my skin is drier during the winter months, I like to go in with a hyaluronic acid style of serum, and for that, the Vichy, I believe, Mineral 89 Booster. This one is one of my absolute favorites right now since I discovered it a few months ago. I have been obsessed. As you can see, I am like halfway through, so I will use a little spray and just get my face a little bit mist or add a little bit of mist on my skin, and then I will add about 2 or 3 pumps all over my face, bring it down to my neck, and then I will let that fully dry. For the days that I am wearing makeup like today, this is my absolute favorite little base because it is so nice underneath makeup. It is by the brand Embryolisse, and this one is actually really popular amongst makeup artists, celebrities, and things like that because it is such a nice, thick, hydrating cream. But again, it's not going to clog your pores, and this just lays beautiful as a pre-base. So these are 3 of my essentials for the fall because I know that these are going to keep my skin hydrated, moisturized, and just looking like glass skin. For the summer, my staples are lightweight, something that is very, very airy on the skin, maybe like a tinted moisturizer or a BB cream. Those are the products that I like to stay with during the summer because as an oily skin girl, I can't have anything that's too thick. And now that we're moving more towards the colder weather, now I can fully take advantage of having not a thicker foundation per se, but something a little bit more full coverage, maybe a satin matte foundation or something similar to that. I don't know about you guys, but during the summer, I want my skin to look a little more dewy, a little more fresh, that beautiful like skin like. But for the winter, honey, give me matte, give me full coverage because I feel like matte skin just looks really beautiful in the winter slash fall. But for today in specific, we are going in with the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. I am in the shade 6.5. Now for the blush, I usually stick to like bright corals, oranges, and you can still stick to those, just more on a deeper like reddish brick tone. And I actually saw this article where they're predicting a new trend for the fall. It's called blonting. So I guess you use your blush and it doubles as both a bronzer and a blush. So they recommend for you to go into or use a bronzer or a blush, I should say, that really leans into more reddish brown brick tones because this really captures both the natural flush color of a bronzer and a blush. So I tried my best to look for one that I had in my makeup, and this is the only one that I could see that I was like, well, it's kind of like a brick brown, but it's definitely leaning a little like reddish brown. I don't know. It is the Glow with Confidence Sun Blush from It Cosmetics in Sun Warmth 30. So I'm going to do my best to use this as both a blush and a bronzer. Oh my gosh, that is so pigmented. I can tone it down with my concealer on top, but this is a really pretty color. And I can see how this can double as a bronzer. So I'm going to take a little bit and I'm just going to pat it on the back of my hand, really working it into the brush. And then I'm just going to take this to my forehead. That actually looks really pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I really like this. I'm really feeling this like, I don't know, what it's like a terracotta, like a brick brown, right? Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Now for my concealer, I'm going to go with something full coverage. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever. Of course, full coverage for the winter is definitely a must. Or if you love full coverage year round, just like me, that works too. This is the shade 20 Neutral. I'm going to go in with a shade that's like closest to my skin tone. And then I'm going to use a little bit of a lighter concealer to just brighten up this area. I have pretty dark circles today. I haven't been sleeping good, y'all. Like, my brain is just like all over the place. And yeah, stress is nobody's friend, literally. Even though I try so hard not to stress over the things that I can't control, but my brain sometimes does otherwise. So, yay for adulting. Anyways, I'm just gonna use this to, I'm gonna blend that out with my little esponjita. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna need to go in with a brightening concealer because this is pretty brightening on its own. And then using my favorite setting powder, one of my favorite setting powders, the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter. I heard this brand closed down. I don't know, but I need to go get me a new one if they even still have them. I think I've seen them at Target. Anyways, I really want to try out the Other Girl bronzer Sunset Days in the shade Sunset Days. Yay! I picked this up at Ulta the other day. If you guys saw my come shop with me at Ulta, if not, I will link it up here. But we're gonna try these. I'm gonna mix them both to see what we get. Even though I know we used blush as bronzer, but I forgot that I had this bronzer here, and so I really want to try it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna use a little here, and then just a little here, and then I'm gonna use a little bit more to just like warm up the jawline. Now for the eyes, I am going to try to add subtle hints of like burgundy. I don't want to overdo it with the eyes, but I definitely want to add a little bit of like sparkle because I want to try this new little Morphe Mix Signals dual-ended cream and liquid shadow stick. This just looks really pretty. And I think it would look really cute with this top. I'm going to use this EXO Cosmetics eyeshadow palette that I haven't used in quite some time. I'm going to start off by taking the vanilla shade, or it's like a white, like a cream vanilla shade. And of course, you already know, I'm going to take that underneath the brow bone. I really like this palette because they're all mattes. I think it has, what, 2 shimmer shades, and they're not that shimmery. So they're not my favorite, but her mattes are actually really good. And I like how well you can build up the pigment. And this color is really pretty because it has like a little bit of a yellow undertone. So I don't know, it just looks really nice underneath the brow bone. I'm going to start off with this warmer shade right here. It's like a rich terracotta color. And I'm going to keep this in the crease. As you can see, we're going to just build up on the color. Again, I'm not doing anything too crazy. At least I don't plan on it. Might go that way, but we're going to keep it a little low key. And I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to take this like transitional shade and just applying that on the very tip and doing the 50-50 method. So 50% on the eyeshadow and 50% on your skin. And we're going to blend that. Now that we have that nice color laid down, I am going in with that really pretty, it's like a burgundy. It really matches my top. It looks a little more like purple on camera, but it's not. I'm actually gonna mix these two because I think these two together are gonna look really, really pretty. Now you can build up the intensity to your liking. If you want it a little softer, go for something a little softer. But I'm not gonna do a vampy lip for today's look because that would be too much, and I'm just not really into that type of look anymore, I guess. So I'm gonna keep this part of the eye pretty bare because I want to go in with this little liquid side. So I showed you guys a swatch, but I'm going to show you again. Look at how pretty that is. Super, super pretty. I'm going to apply it to the back of my hand, and then I am just going to directly apply it to the eyes. Look at the way that sparkles. It is like, it's almost shifts. It has a little shifting to it. It's like a very rich golden bronzy color. I don't know. It looks pretty okay. I'm going to apply a little bit of an eyeliner. I'm not going to do a wing. I'm just going to do like a half wing. I just really like that. I'm going to use the fluid eye paint in the shade Cloned from About Face. This is really pretty. Honestly, these can double as liquid lipsticks. But for today, we are sticking with it as an eyeliner. And then for my lashes, actually, I'm gonna apply a little bit of mascara. I'm just gonna use my telescopic mascara that I literally just bought at the drugstore or at Ulta the other day. I guess the drugstore section at Ulta. For lashes, I'm going to use these from Juvia's Place. These are Biba. These have a medium volume, so they're not going to be as like crazy as the typical lashes that I use. So let's apply these. I really want a glow from within, and anytime I want anything like that, I always reach for my Essence Pure Nude highlighter. If you watch me, then you know that this is like one of my top favorite highlighters just because it's extremely, extremely natural. It's going to give you the most skin-like finish to your makeup, and it literally does come to life once you apply your setting powder, or sorry, not your setting powder, your setting spray, because this right now just looks dry, but it'll look better once we're done. So I'm applying this to the areas where I really want my skin to like look glowy but not glittery. And also I'm going to apply a little bit more blush because I feel like it really, really faded away. The blush that I use is a cream blush and I don't want to disrupt my powder. So I'm grabbing one from Benefit. This one, look, this is like the prettiest, most perfect berry toned blush. Like, I didn't even know I had this. This is called Moonlight, I believe, or Moon. And it's a rich berry color. So I'm taking my little blush brush. I'm not gonna take too much, but I'm literally just going to take it. I did my lip off camera because I wasn't sure like what lip combo I wanted to go for. So I went in with my e.l.f. I think this is, ugh, I always forget the name. I will have it linked in the description box for you guys. But this is one of my favorite lip liners because it is pigmented, it is a rich brown, and it's only $2. Then I use the Maybelline Peachy Liquid Lipstick right on the center. And I dabbed a tiny amount of the NYX Powder Puff Lippy in the shade Moody. This is like a really pretty like burgundy, but I don't want to do too much burgundy because we already have the blush, we have the eyes, we have the shirt. So yeah, you guys, I think I love this look. Like the glittery eyes with the brown burgundy liner, a little bit of smokiness on the outer corner. The lip is like definitely fall appropriate, but it's not too much. It's just enough. So that is it. This is my transitional makeup from summer to fall. These are the products that I will definitely be reaching for. Like the blush, I love this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below and share with me what are your like ideal transitional products from summer to fall. Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. I love you guys. Stay safe and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.